I want to welcome you to this presentation, and today I'm going to teach you how to get a girlfriend in 28 days or less. Who this seminar is for? It's for the average guy who's average in height and average in looks. The average guy has a job, he's got his own car, and his own place to live, whether it's a house or apartment. If you don't have a job, a car, or even a house, you make each one of those elements of the pyramid that much harder to get a girlfriend in 30 days. So understand that if you're jobless, this may not be the seminar for you. If you don't have your own car, this may not be the seminar for you. If you don't have your own place to live, this may not be the seminar for you, unless you're in high school. Who it is not for is for creepy types of guys with mental problems like Asperger's or some autism type stuff. Okay? We're looking for the average guy who's just a bit on the shy side, doesn't know how to approach girls, doesn't know what to say, is scared to approach, afraid of rejection. My name is Chris Arnett, aka Player Supreme, as I am known on the internet. I'm the author of a program called 7 Steps, where I take people through 7 steps. By the end of 7 steps, they're dating multiple women. I'm also the creator of the Confidence Kicker program. And I also have a program called How to Talk to Women. Also, How to Mind Fuck Women. That's where I teach guys how to get into a woman's mind and get them addicted to them. That's for advanced people. I also teach guys how to see signs of interest through another product that I have. And numerous other courses, including an internet dating course, which I'll show you a bit more in a moment. I've been in the business dating for over 20 plus years before I even came to the internet. I am the owner of a offline personal training studio, and I've been that owner for 25 years. I've been an actor, an author, a teacher, a dancer, a bouncer, and a fitness guru. Here I am speaking at Borders bookstores, teaching guys how to grow their confidence and go out and ask a girl for a date. I'm also a competitive speaker. As you can see, I've been a first place winner in multiple competitions. Now, this is an example of my internet dating. These are women that have emailed me to meet me. Now, how many of you guys have been on an internet dating place where women have actually emailed you to meet you? See, when I do something, I do it the right way. I learn how to do it the right way, and now I teach other people how to do it the right way, so women will contact you. Let me show you some more proof. Okay, this is current, 2012, but that's not new enough. Let me show you. I just did this today. Photographed it. Okay, you see the arrow? This woman added me as a favorite. Now, what does she look like? Now, understand that I don't date kids. I have nothing in common with kids. I am 53 years of age. I don't believe in older men dating younger girls because we have nothing in common. And that's mostly the guy's ego that pimps him out into dating these young chicks. So I date within my own age. And there she is, who added me as her favorite. Okay? A very attractive older woman. Actually, she's gorgeous, as you can see. Classy, too. I recently got this from a woman that I've been with to show you more proof that when I go with the girl, I have a strong effect on them. She wants to see me sometime soon. Knows I've got a girlfriend. I actually turned her down, but read this. Even after all these years, we still have a connection. You seriously ruined me for any other man. That's the kind of effect you want to have on women that I can teach guys to have. Now, this is one of the girls I've been with. She made this for me. She was a graphic artist, but she actually hand did this with her own camera. And I've been challenged on this one by multiple people on the internet. So I went in and I did a video and showed video of her daughter, of us together. I actually had to go in and actually create a special video to prove that she was a girlfriend of mine. Okay? And she also created this for me. You can see that's her same chest. This was for one of my websites. As I said, she was a graphic artist, and she went in and created my logo here. Now, this is my current girlfriend. As you can see, she's a very attractive woman. She's from Portugal, and she's teaching me the Portuguese language and Portuguese customs. She's also in her 50s. Okay? Now think of women that are in their 50s, what they look like by the time they get their 50s. Most of them usually overweight. Look at my woman. Most of them look like war pigs. They used to call it war pigs, but look at my woman, okay? That's just to show you that I'm not some kind of scrub in this game. So, the order of this webinar. I'm going to introduce material. We're going to go through the material. I'm going to offer a summary. I'm going to tell you about my offer. And we might have questions and answers at the end. Now, what I'm going to cover today is, first of all, I'm going to teach you how to get the right mindset. There's a lot of things we got to let go of and learn some real truth. I'm going to tell you where to look to meet a girlfriend. I'm going to also show you how you should look and what to look for, what to say, and finally, how to transition at the very bottom down there. So let's get started with my first point. Number one, you've got to let go of your false expectations. If you're a person that's on the internet, more likely you've been filled with all these false expectations. Like the guy at the bottom down there, he's crushing on the girl who's very pretty at the top. Unfortunately, the two of them hooking up in the next 30 days are slim and zero, unless she's a prostitute. Okay? A guy like that at the bottom, unfortunately, doesn't have a chance to go date a girl like that at the top. We gotta let go of those false expectations. But I'm show you something better though. Okay? Just stay with me for a minute. So basically, if you look like this, you got the wrong expectations. If you think you can date this Brazilian bombshell over here. Okay? Now time for some brutal truth. You can take the red pill and wake up to the truth. Or you can take the blue pill and go back to sleep and have false beliefs and still keep spinning your wheels and going nowhere. If you take the red pill, we'll wake up, we'll get you a girlfriend in 30 days. Unfortunately, the truth is there are levels to this game. Badass dudes, like the Asian badass guy right there, or I'm using Tatum Channing because women are flocking to him. These two guys are called the Hodge twins. They're very famous on YouTube. In the African American community, they have light skinned and blue eyes, so that's makes them very popular. They have that what they call good hair. These types can date that girl up there. Okay, badass dudes get the badass girls. That's just the way it is. We have to accept that. I was not one of the badass dudes coming up in the game. So basically, the guys who get hot girls are the hot dudes. Dudes with what's called swag. That's basically your aura. Guys who have that magnetism. Also, dudes with money, because money buys. Women want guys with money, and if you look at guys with money, a lot of them could be fat, short, fat and balding, but they got these hot chicks. That's all about money. Don't get it twisted. That's all about money. Also, when you see an older man and a younger girl, that's all about money. Don't get it twisted. She may like the old dude, but she's there for the money. Also, bad motherfuckers. Biker dudes. You see the bouncer type of guys. Or in the African American community, the thugs dating these hot babes. That's because they have a lot of machismo, which is missing very sorely in today's dating community in men. Vibrations. People of like vibrations will attract other people of like vibrations. People who are very good looking have a higher self-esteem, higher vibration. Notice the Indian couple, they're very attractive. They go together. You won't see an ugly guy unless it's about money, or they have arranged marriages in their culture. But look at the couple on the bottom, very attractive. They're like vibration, they attract each other. If you're unattractive or average, people who are very gorgeous, women who are very gorgeous, they won't find you attractive. See, I just got this chart off the internet. It doesn't really mean anything, but I'm going to use it as an example. Hot people vibrate at a higher level. They have higher self-esteem. So if you imagine the loops in red at the top, that's a hot person, their vibration. The red at the bottom, that's a person with low self-esteem, doesn't believe in himself. There's a group of people on the internet, on YouTube, called the TFL people, True Forced Loneliness. And an example of one of those people is that they have given up. I saw a very large, overweight man who was demanding perfect hot 10 model types. And since he can't get them, because they won't love him for him, the way he is, he's just given up. Their vibration's at the bottom. The average person would be like the person in black. If you get that average person work on himself, he turns into the person in blue. But the red will not be attracted to the wavelength in blue. You take that average person, you work on him, you teach him how to dress, hit the gym, develop his personality, conversation skills, his ability in bed. He becomes like the person, the wavelength in green, and I've been the person in the green. I am not a super gorgeous kind of guy. I'm an average guy that made himself kind of good looking and more masculine. And I've been able to pull, as you've seen earlier, from the top, up there. Okay? That's because I do the things that I need to do. So I'm showing you this graph to show you that the people at the top will not vibrate, do not mix with the people that are below them, unless you're close to where they are. The saying is, if you're a 7, you can pull a 9. If you're an 8, you can pull a 10. I put my photo up on Hot or Not back in my days, and I came out as an 8. So I can pull what's considered like a 10 in my age group. That's 2 up. So if you rate yourself rated by a majority of people, and you come out a 7, you can pull a 9. All right? But if you're just an average guy with low self-esteem, because it comes out in your photographs, by the way, the way you hold yourself and all that kind of stuff, then you're going to be a 5, you can pull a 7. And that's not too bad, fellas. Now, we're not here to fix that problem, but show you how to get laid for now, or get a girlfriend for now. I just want to show you some things that could be blocking you right now. But average people equals average people. Average will date average folks. You see that all the time out there in the real world. So what you want to do is get yourself what I call a starter girl or starter girlfriend. Now, the advantage is that it will help build your energy and confidence so you start to come off the black or even the deep bottom red and start rising up. When you build your energy and your confidence, more women will become attracted to you. Also, women have a certain sense about them. They can tell when a guy is getting laid or not. And if you look like you need some, like banks, you look like you need a loan, you ain't going to get it. Basically, if you look like you need a woman, you ain't going to find them attracted to you. What happens is guys who need a woman, they give off a certain aura and energy of desperation. And that desperation will kill your ability to get a woman. Yes, it will kill your ability to get or attract a woman to you. Women can smell it on you. The second thing, or benefit, is that it gets you in the game so that you can practice. If you've never had a girlfriend, you need practice just being around women, how to hold a conversation with her, how to make love to her, how to just be with a woman. You need practice. And you can also take a 5, a girl who's about a 5, to a 7, if not higher, in looks. And let me show you some personal examples from my own personal life. Here's a girl that I dated. And she was heavy when I met her. She was one of the first heavy girls that I liked, but she had a beautiful face. And I put her on a diet, and that's what she looked like. She got implants, double D's, and there she is.